Hi everyone, welcome to our virtual story time here at Michigan City Public Library. My name is Mr. Dave, and joining me today, Ms. Christine.
Hi everybody.
So before we start the stories today, I thought we could shake our hands up. Shake your hands up real good. Wiggle your fingers around. Shake them out to the side. Shake them out in front of you. Okay, is everybody ready? I have 10 little fingers, and they all belong to me. I can make them do things. What would you like to see? I can shut them tight. I can open them wide. I can put them together. I can make them hide. I can make them fly high. I can make them fly low. I can fold them like this and hold them just so. Right, good job everybody.
I'm going to read How to Find an Elephant, Kate Banks, pictures by Boris Kulikov, with permission from Margaret Ferguson Brooks, Farrar, Straus and Giroux in New York. The best time to look for an elephant is on a dull day, when clouds hover on the horizon looking like spaceships and you're thinking up something to do. The best place to find an elephant is in the wild. You will need to pack some food and a pair of binoculars. You may want to take a flute and bring a blanket, one that's tasseled and brightly colored, with a story woven through the cloth to tell the elephant. The first thing you will want to do is climb to the top of the nearest tree. Take out your binoculars and look for something large and gray. If you don't see an elephant, then you will have to go into the jungle. Keep an eye out for elephant footprints. They look like this, but don't expect to hear the elephant's footsteps because elephants walk on tiptoe. When you get thirsty, stop at a watering hole for a drink. While you are there, you can take a dip. And don't forget that elephants are fine swimmers. If you come to a house, knock on the door and politely say, "Has anyone seen an elephant?" And if no one has, then go deeper into the jungle. It may start to rain, but you can take shelter under a large leaf. While you wait out the storm, play a tune on your flute. You are bound to be hungry, so find a soft, shady spot and have your lunch. In case an elephant decides to join you, gather some bamboo shoots and tree bark for the elephant to eat. You will need plenty because elephants have big appetites. No pizza or chips, please. At some point, you will probably bump into a chimpanzee. If you are feeling brave, ask if you can swing on its vine. Be sure to jump off when you see an eagle's nest and ask the eagle to carry you over the trees to the edge of the jungle. When you get there, take a good look around, and if you happen to spot something big and gray, tiptoe closer. You'll want to see if it's an elephant or not. If it's not an elephant, then you'll just have to keep looking. And if you begin to feel tired, go to the top of a hill that has long, lush grass swaying in the breeze and some crickets to sing you to sleep. Spread out your blanket and lie down. Remind yourself to have sweet dreams of elephants. If you should be wakened by the ground shaking and find yourself wrapped in a hug and lifted toward the sky, then you will know an elephant has found you.
Half a Giraffe? By Jody Paracchini. Pictures by Richard Smythe. This book is read with permission by Albert Whitman and Company. Giselle the giraffe was hungry for leaves, but the juiciest leaves were at the top of the trees. She stretched out her neck, but as hard as she tried, her tongue couldn't reach, so she plopped down and cried. The zebras and cheetahs and birds gathered round to find what was making that snuffly sound, and discovered Giselle in a slump by the trees, with her neck in a knot and her chin on her knees. Why all the pouting, the chimpanzee wondered. What's all the fuss, the elephant thundered. Giselle wiped her tears and gave a small snort. What can I do? My neck is too short. I'm just a calf, just a baby giraffe. When I try to stretch high, the others all laugh. Why can't I be taller? Just half a neck longer, half a year older, or half a bit stronger? A giraffe and a half? That would be a laugh. A slow tortoise spoke on the other's behalf. Even half a giraffe can be mighty, you'll see. So rise up and wise up and listen to me. A giraffe is a special and marvelous creature. Who else has got such a slightable feature? Who else can catch rings on their own set of bumps? Or high-five the birds without having to jump? What else do you have? Much more than your spots, kindness, and pluck, and a head full of thoughts. You might not have whiskers or armor or wings, but use what you've got. You don't need those things. Stand up and be proud of the body you're given. It's a wonderful place only you get to live in. A ginormous grin spread as wide as her ears, as Giselle wiped away all her cold, drippy tears. She no longer seemed to have legs that were stumpy. Her knees weren't knobbly. Her spots weren't bumpy. I'm half a giraffe, she cried, beaming with pride. I can do anything as long as I've tried. And setting aside all her worries and cares, Giselle climbed a mountain of animal stairs. And teetering, tottering, she stuck out her tongue, right to the place where the highest leaf hung. She grabbed it and ate it, like she couldn't have done when she thought of herself as too small and too young. The lions and hippos all roared with delight at witnessing such a spectacular sight. The meerkats and cheetahs all cheered for Giselle, who wibbled and wobbled, and oh, then she fell. Down with the bump on her small giraffe rump, but she sat with a grin that her fall couldn't dim. Dizzy old tortoise just smiled as he shrugged and gave her a piece of advice while they hugged. You may be small now, and that's okay too, because no matter your size, you will always be you. Half a Giraffe by Jody Paracchini. Be sure to visit the library to pick up this week's take-home Storytime craft.